Welcome to Wine Road, the wine, when, and where of Northern Sonoma County. I'm your host, Marcy Gordon, with Beth Costa, Executive Director of the Wine Road. Once again, our show is on the air through the generosity and support of Ron Rubin Winery. Ron Rubin specializes in Russian River Valley Chardonnay and Pinot Noir, wines that to me truly capture the essence of the region. Check out their website at ronrubinwinery.com. Welcome to episode 177. Today our guest is Janelle Meyers, and she is the VP of Marketing and Communications at the Santa Rosa Chamber of Commerce. Welcome, Janelle.
Thank you. Also visit Santa Rosa.
And visit Santa Rosa.
Visit Santa Rosa.
We do a little bit of everything over there.
Yeah. Well, Santa Rosa is a great place to visit.
Right?
It's got it all.
It does have it all. So normally we start our show with the wine of the day because we interview a lot of winemakers. I didn't bring a wine in this morning, and I thought, gosh, visit Santa Rosa. Visit Santa Rosa makes me think more of beer. There's so many breweries in Santa Rosa.
Yes, we do have a lot of breweries here. Yes. I mean, if you were downtown a few months ago, you would see that line down the road on 4th Street, everybody waiting for their Pliny.
Oh, yeah.
Russian River. Yeah.
From across the country.
People
it's
come
mind-blowing.
from around the world.
Yeah.
Crazy. I didn't even get my first Pliny until last week, so I'm local and I had to wait.
That's funny. My son-in-law would love that, but it's like I can't quite make that work. I have to mail it to him and all that jazz.
But there is a lot of beer action going on, a lot of breweries, and just so many, we have everything in Santa Rosa, I think.
We really do. We really do. Yeah, we've got a beer passport that we just kicked off this year, a digital version. We've done it in the past, not in a digital format. But yeah, we've got about 12 breweries on it that are all throughout Santa Rosa, and our partners with Visit Santa Rosa and the Chamber. And people can download the pass, and then they visit the different breweries, Russian River, Old Kaz, Hen House. Like I said, there's 12 of them. You can go to www.visitsantarosa.com/beer, and you'll find out about all the different great breweries that we have here in Santa Rosa, and download the beer passport and get to try beer at each of those locations. So.
I love that, a beer passport idea. I have to go check that out. I want to see how that works, how you download it and how it work.
Yeah.
I'll say that it's work-related.
Right? Yes.
I'm going to research that.
I'm not going to lie. We did have a few, work events that where we had to test out the passport.
Well, yeah. You do want to make sure it works properly.
You know what's cool, too, if all the breweries is that all the food trucks that come in. And so people come for the food and stay for the beer sometimes as much as just going for the beer because we have such an active food truck scene.
We really do. Yeah. We've got Matote and, we've got a lot of great food trucks and that are super willing to participate in all the events that we have going on downtown and at the different festivals, beer festivals. We've got so many beer festivals here, too. We just had the Freshtival and we've got the Beer Fest, the good one, coming up soon. And I mean, I swear, there's a beer fest every weekend, There's not a shortage of things to do around here.
I like the good one. I'm going to try that my next wine event. This is the good one, There's a lot of wine events out there. Yeah. I like it. Clever. Yeah, there is definitely a lot happening in Santa Rosa. We just had our board of directors once a year full day retreat, so it was a long day for me, but we had it at Hotel E, which is a great location, just right there at Courthouse Square. Mm-hmm. It's a beautiful property. I hadn't been there before, and I thought, well, they're one of the newer lodging members of the Wine Road, so I thought, well, let's get our board of directors there to check out that property. It's really cool. They were getting ready. I think that the night that we had it was a month or so ago, was going to be the first night of the Wednesday night market. That's a big deal also.
Yep. We love Hotel E. We work with them all the time. They have a very nice, quaint, small meeting space for corporate retreats and whatnot, and local businesses that want to have meetings there. And they also have Art House that's also downtown, and they have a wonderful art exhibit that they just put in. So I highly recommend people checking out that. We've got some other really great properties in Santa Rosa, too, like the Flamingo. I mean, people do staycations there as well. And
the Flamingo had a huge renovation.
They did. Yep. I've already been to several events there just this year, and it's just so nice sitting out by the pool and, having your cocktail or wine, and it's a really nice
it is a beautiful property.
Experience, yeah.
I don't know if they still do this, but they used to let you rent a room for the day if you went to use the pool. So I thought that was kind of a cool idea also.
Yeah, I think they might still have that. I
Maybe
can't confirm.
midweek or something.
Yeah, probably midweek, yeah.
That would be fun. So besides beer, what else is happening? Is there some new things happening in Santa Rosa? Some new restaurants or new, I don't know, events or what's happening?
Oh, man, yeah. We've got all kinds of things happening. It's just gone back to normal almost. I mean, we've got events going on nonstop, especially downtown. There's a really big push to revive the downtown scene. So there's a lot of stuff going on every weekend. We've got markets. We've got the Wednesday night market on Wednesday, and then we've got the SoCo market on the weekends and other various local vendor type markets on the square. We've got our summer concert series starting in a couple weeks. Those are on Fridays. That's a chamber in downtown and Visit Santa Rosa kind of collaboration.
Is it there at the Courthouse Square?
Yep, right on Courthouse Square.
What a difference it made. I know it's not like controversial. Do you make the square, not make the square, have the roads go through? It's so beautiful. I mean, it really turned out super nice.
Yeah.
I mean, it gives you a whole venue to do, like you said, all kinds of things. Yeah.
We've got a lot of events going on. And then, the Unum sculpture is a really beautiful addition. And they're coming up with, other art.
Are they restoring the Ruth Asawa fountain?
Word on the street is, yes.
That would be
amazing. It's been a long time. My colleague, Cadence, who works with the Downtown District, that is a project that she's been working on for several years with her board in the city. And it sounds like it's going to happen. I just don't know exactly when or where they're at exactly with that. But that is the goal. That's the end goal.
That's cool.
Yeah, I know that they're always looking for, additional funding to get it going because everything ends up costing more than you think.
More than you think, right? Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yes, nothing's easy. So the music is every Friday. That's what you said. I haven't been down there. I have to check that out on a Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a great website. I really love the maps that are on your website. I feel like I can really just blow it up and find anything that I'm interested in finding.
Oh, well, that's good feedback. I like to hear that. We are redesigning and rebuilding the website right now. It's set to launch this winter. Well, November is the goal.
That's the plan. There's always a plan.
Yeah, so the downtown santarosa.org site, visit santarosa.com, and Santa Rosa Metro Chamber.com sites are all being redone. And so, the goal is to kind of have it easier to find things that are going on in Santa Rosa for whether you're a tourist or a local or local business. So that is a project that's underway. So there's a one-stop shop to find everything that's going on. You can filter it, whether, like I said, based on what type of a visitor you are.
Also, we have the expansion of the airport, which makes tourism so much easier.
Definitely.
Come fly.
There's so many direct flights. It blows my mind when I start looking at it.
I don't want to leave here unless I can go through Santa Rosa Airport.
I know. I do that too.
We're so spoiled here.
Or I'll even go, if I'm going internationally, I'll go to like Seattle or LA from Santa Rosa just so I don't have to go to San Francisco.
Yeah. I'd rather have a little layover than drive.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it would be so much easier. And because it's just great. And we're having all sorts of stuff. What I love to do with people who visit, especially if they have kids, is we do the scavenger hunt for the Schultz figures. Because that really makes Santa Rosa unique. How we have those. And it's just like little Easter eggs, finding them everywhere. And it's so much fun.
They're so cute. And it's fun because everybody does take pictures with them. No matter your age, you want a picture when you see one.
Yeah, definitely.
And that world-class museum. So
we've got some really great things here. We're also, we just kind of did a little remodel on our Welcome Center, our California Welcome Center in Historic Railroad Square. So that's part of our Visit Santa Rosa program. And it's kind of, that first step that people take when they get off the SMART train. So we just did a little facelift on it and just reopened yesterday, which is really exciting.
I was going to say, I didn't realize it was reopening. That's fantastic.
It technically reopened last summer, but it needed a little refresher. So we just closed for a little bit this past month to do some upgrades. And so we just reopened again. And we're excited to.
Railroad Square is so busy. We were down there recently. I think we were at Grossman's and it's just like, it's so happening. It's really like a bustling little area. There's all the restaurants and coffee shops and there's lodging close by. But I was amazed how happening it is right there.
Have you tried the Choco Taco from Nimble and Fins?
Not yet.
Oh my gosh, you gotta try it. So good.
Yeah, because they're there too now. Yeah.
It's got to keep that momentum going. It's really nice to see it out there.
I get a little crazy on chocolate, so I try to.
So I haven't heard of Nimble and Fins.
Oh my gosh, you got to try it. It's amazing. And they also have this like honeycomb lavender ice cream. It's so amazing. It's lavender ice cream, and it's got like a creme brulee crispy top on it.
My
Oh my
gosh.
God, it's insane.
Sounds like something I probably shouldn't know about.
Lindsay was just there from our team.
Yeah.
She tried the strawberry ice cream the other day. She said it was really amazing too.
So this is their second outlet.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
they have another one in Guerneville. Is that?
It's in
I
Groveville,
haven't been
yeah.
out there, but yeah.
Oh, so it's in the bank building
Yes.
in Guerneville. Okay, so I have been there.
Yes.
I've been to the one in Guerneville. In fact, I was there just like a week ago.
Well, you've got to try the Choco Taco and the lavender ice cream.
I mean, the great thing is it's a long ways from my house, so I can't do it on a regular basis. That's how I ration it.
Probably deliver.
That's
No.
how-
I mean, I've got to get video content for our
exactly.
website, so I've got to try
You've
all this
gotta
stuff.
have that.
No, it's terrible.
Exactly.
Somebody's got to do it, Janelle. And you have been recommended highly.
You've been chosen. You've been the chosen
You're
one.
the chosen
All
one.
right.
So tell me, how did you? This is tourism kind of things. People think that our jobs are amazing because of that, because you get to go and take pictures and eat ice cream. So how did you get involved? How did you get this job, and how did you this career path?
Oh, that's an interesting question. Yes. So, my very first job was labeling wine bottles at the Fieldbrook Winery. I was
Oh my gosh!
10 years old. Yeah.
Wow.
Um,
Child
Fieldbrook,
labor.
I haven't
Child
thought
labor.
of them in a long time. That's a beautiful spot.
I grew up right behind
Yeah.
them. So, yeah. So I've been working in hospitality since I can say 10 years old. And I worked in restaurants and bars from high school all through
Yeah.
college, and I worked for the Starks when I
nice.
moved to Santa Rosa in my early 20s.
So the Starks have multiple restaurants
Oh yeah,
around here.
yeah. Willie's Seafood was where I worked in my early 20s, and that was such a great experience. I love waiting tables. I love being around people and seeing them enjoy themselves and with food and good drinks. So so I've been in hospitality for a long time, but I also have a journalism and communications background from my undergrad, and I've been in marketing since I was 25. Worked in consumer product goods, but then also in the public sector. So that's kind of how I got here, was after I worked in the public sector at a community college in Ukiah, Mendocino College. That got me the job at the chamber because it makes sense, doing what I'm doing. It really mixes all of the things that I've been doing
All
over
your
the years.
skill sets in one.
Yeah.
Right.
I'd never worked for a DMO, which is
Right.
who no one even knows what that is.
Yeah,
but-
exactly. I know.
but I
Folks,
worked
it means Destination Management Organization.
Yeah, I mean, I
Destination
had to look
marketing.
it up. I had to look it up at
Marketing.
one point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, what is that
Destination
anyway?
Marketing,
Man,
yeah.
and people throw so many acronyms
I know.
at you, and you're like, can we
What
just
is that?
talk like
Just tell me the
people-
word.
Yeah, come on. So anyway, I'd worked in marketing and hospitality, so I could do it. It was I learned a lot in the first 3 months, I'll say that.
Yes.
And I'm still learning every day.
Well,
but
that's what makes it good. When you're
Yeah.
constantly learning, that's always keeps you on your toes and makes it interesting.
Yeah, but it really is a fun job. And, I get to work with the community and all the local businesses. And it's just, like you said, there's so many things that we do here. And we have so many great small businesses here that make some really unique food and goods. So, yeah, we're very lucky. We're
Well,
blessed.
just getting to know the people behind, like you
Yeah.
said, the owners of the restaurant and the people behind the doors and the shops.
Yep.
It is a cool job. I feel like with my job's similar in that it's different every day. I mean, there's one day when I am just doing budgets and book work,
Yep.
and you think this was not the part I wanted to do. But then the next day you're out, in driving through vineyards and tasting wine and meeting winemakers, and every day is different.
Exactly. Yep. And I need that.
Yeah, I think we all do.
It's time for our Fast Five. Who do we have on the line now?
Kathleen Escamilla.
Hi, Kathleen. Tell us about where you're calling from.
I'm the owner of Portico Italian Social Food on Main Street in Sebastopol with my partner and husband, Paolo, who is from Bologna, Italy.
Italian
Awesome.
Social Club. Okay, I'm already sold. Sounds amazing.
So I know this place very well. I live in Sebastopol, and you have really lit up Main Street, and how I just love how you've kind of even created a little portico right there from the storefront.
Right, I agree. Yeah, I like that.
So tell us what is your recipe today? Your Fast Five.
Our recipe is called Portofino Pasta. That starts with a P, and the Fast Five ingredients all start with the letter P, but in Italian.
Awesome.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of fun to remember. And the 5 ingredients are pasta, Pomodoro, which means tomato, Pesto, Parmaggianno, and Panna, which is cream, heavy cream.
Panna. Excellent.
And, yeah.
So how does this all come together?
Well, it's easy to make, and you heat up in your saucepan some nice thick marinara sauce, some heavy cream, and some Parmesan. The marinara and heavy cream is 2-to-1, maybe 1-to-1 if you want it creamier.
Okay.
And you heat that for about 4 or 5 minutes, and then you toss in your cooked pasta, preferably noodle pasta rather than shapes, but it really could be any shape.
Okay.
And you toss it in the pan for 1 to 2 minutes and let the sauce absorb into the pasta a little bit. You place it in your bowl, and you top it with some small spoonfuls of pesto. That's basil pesto.
Ah, beautiful. And is there a
Easy
name? Go ahead.
The 5 Ps.
Yes, I love it. Pasta, Pomodoro, Panna, Pesto. What am I missing?
Parmigiano.
Parmigiano. Oh,
I just like
almost.
the way you say it.
I don't think I can hold more than 4 things in my head at once. But I love it. And is there a wine that you would pair with this?
Oh, a fantastic wine with this is our Montepulciano, which is, we call it our house wine. And it's a very versatile grape. A lot of people are familiar with it and enjoy it. And we like to sell our bottles of wine retail at the table, which is more in the style of trattorias in Italy.
Yeah,
I'm not going to gouge anybody for a nice bottle of wine.
Montepulciano, so it's Umbrian wine. Nice.
Yeah.
It sounds fabulous. So how long has that restaurant been open now? I'm out of the Sebastopol
A little
loop.
over 3 years now.
3 years, okay.
And it's Italian social food, and it's that kind of idea like the aperitivo hour in Italy where everyone after work gets together and has a drink and has something to eat and gets real social. I mean, all the streets are filled with Italians talking to each other after work. It's fantastic. And we do notice that a lot of people talk to each other in our restaurant because it's cozy and you can easily talk to your neighbor.
Right.
Yes.
And
your
a lot of
social
people know
aspect.
each other in town, so they're already, talking up. Or, what are you eating? Oh, I'm having this. So,
When I go to the restaurants, I'm like, I want what they're having.
yeah, and we have a social club. And so far what it's included is a monthly regional dinner party of 4 courses and 4 wines from the region. They sell out every month. You can be on our subscriber list through our website to get the invite to know that the tickets are available on our website. And we have a blast with some live jazz.
Oh, that sounds awesome. Well, I will definitely put that in our show notes. I'll put the URL. So is it just www.portico?
Portico Social Food.
Portico Social Food. Okay, we'll put that in the notes. Wonderful. Thank you so much,
That's
Kathleen.
great. Thanks for calling in.
Thanks for calling.
Thank you.
All right.
Ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
Bye-bye.
And Santa Rosa is a destination in and of itself.
Well, it's big enough to me at this point that I feel like I can kind of get that city vibe.
Yeah.
I lived in Healdsburg for 30 years, and it's so small town that, every once in a while I'd go into Santa Rosa, big Santa Rosa. But it was like, wow, it was like going into a city. And you did kind of dress up to go out, and it was kind of fun. And
Right. Well, I grew up in
there's
Humboldt,
theater.
so
did I.
I would. Oh, did you? Oh my gosh. Yeah. So coming to Santa Rosa, that's like the big city. We go
Exactly.
school shopping.
Exactly.
Well, that
Go to
was
the
the
mall.
big
That
city.
is
from
exactly
there.
right. That's so funny.
That's so funny. Yeah, that's like
Cottingtown, it was like a big deal in Eureka. You drive down to Santa Rosa, go to Cottingtown, and then the big Santa Rosa Plaza opened. That was an even bigger deal to go school shopping.
Exactly. The Port Bayshore Mall, man.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, the memories. Yeah, so I do think people need to really look at Santa Rosa and look at the website is great. And I know you're making some changes, but what I liked about the map is I felt like I could blow it up and really see when I go someplace, I want to know if I stay in this hotel, what is close by?
Mm-hmm.
And if I go to this restaurant, where is everything else in relation to that? So I really think the maps were super helpful for that.
Yep.
you've added a lot more rooms or hotel rooms over the last few years. It seems
So many.
Yeah, well, we did lose some, due to the fires
Yeah.
too. So, and so we're kind of ramping back up. And I know that a lot of the construction was kind of halted there were several hotels that were due to be built, but a lot of construction was halted due to COVID,
Right.
fires, and all of that. So, they're kind of getting back on that. And so I know that there's some that are in the works.
Oh, good.
For the future.
It's a beautiful hotel I can't think of what it is. It's right at Railroad Square, like right on...
La Rose? Or
No, it's...
there's the Hyatt, Marriott.
Maybe it is a new Hyatt. It's kind of new.
AC.
Yeah, that's it. It's AC.
Yeah, it's very cute. The AC Marriott is very cute.
Yeah, that's a nice hotel. That's right across the street to restaurants and things.
Mm-hmm.
The Hyatt just had a huge remodel also, and that's a beautiful property. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of really nice properties. And there's, I find when I talk to people, there's people who want an Airbnb, or they want a small little vacation rental, but then there's people who also travel with all their points, so they're looking for Hyatts and Hiltons and Marriotts, and so...
Yep, we've got a little bit of everything here, yeah.
And that Hyatt, in their remodel, they did works of art, all local artists. On each floor, a different artist was doing the decor. So I love that, how they involve the arts and local art.
Yeah.
And because Santa Rosa has like the art, the SoFi or whatever, the sofa, and just they have that couch parade.
Sofa, in December.
Yeah, so there's a lot of
art stuff. Okay, you should
explain
what that is.
So it's an arts area. It's called SoFa, not SoFi. And it has all, little galleries, little art places. That's where...
Spencer Sisters.
My gosh, so good. So right there, so and they have a parade, which is all sofas, like decorated and moving down. It's like a rose parade of sofas.
Yeah,
and it's super eclectic and very fun, and everybody comes out. It's around December, right?
Yep.
And so there's a lot going on. Little districts, little areas that are special, that it's not just one thing in Santa Rosa. There's lots of little things depending on what your interests are.
Yep, agree. And have you seen the Astro Motel?
Yes, that's so fun.
Yeah, they're
like George
70s
Jetson lives there.
So yeah, they're one of our partners, and we do a lot of little events and partnerships with them. And I love their...
Yeah, that's right there. And
the owner of that is also one of the owners of the Astro is also the owner of the Spencer Sisters.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So they work closely together. That sofa, it's so Santa Rosa. I think that's, something that people forget about, is how much art and culture
there is so much art. Yeah.
Yeah. And out there, Santa Rosa, the program that's with the city, we work closely with them. They do a really good job highlighting the local art. Yeah. It's more of like a locals insider look at Santa Rosa, whereas Visit Santa Rosa is more for tourists, and then the Out There program is more like these are kind of the weird, quirky things that you might not know about Santa Rosa from an insider's perspective. Yeah,
there's so much going on. And then we have the big fairgrounds, so there's always something going on there.
Yep. So speaking of that, we do have Country Summer coming up. I think when this airs, that'll be the day before Country Summer starts. So a lot of our hotels are working with them, bookings. And
Country Summer has become a big deal.
Yeah.
I mean, you get headliners.
And we have golf, and we have hiking and parks. I mean,
zip line.
Yep.
Through the redwoods. That's amazing. And the Pedigo electric bikes. You can take a little ride around downtown and go out to Spring Lake.
That's kind of new, huh?
Yeah. We work with them a lot. I did one of those rides. I'd never ridden an electric bike, but you don't have to pedal.
It's so fun.
You really are just riding.
This is my kind of cycling.
And then you can zip around Spring Lake, which has quite the climbs in some areas. So that's nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's all happening.
It's happening in Santa Rosa.
Yeah, and that's what I love about the downtown area, too. And staying in a hotel downtown is great because you literally could spend an entire weekend there and not even get in a car.
That's what I like. Yeah.
Exactly. You can walk to everything.
Yeah.
Everything's very accessible.
Yeah. And so our partners at Sonoma County Tourism, they do a really good job of promoting sustainable travel. Mm-hmm. And so we really want to piggyback on that, too.
Don't you also mount a marathon?
Yeah, we have the Santa Rosa Marathon. We are looking to bring in some more sporting events. We used to do the Ironman, but that was just such a massive undertaking. So we probably won't do that again, but we would like to bring in some more endurance type events. Mm-hmm. Cycling is so big here. So that's something we're looking towards in the future. But yeah, the marathon is very popular as well.
So flying in to the Santa Rosa airport or driving in or whatever it is that they're going to come, they should check out your website, which is
visitsantarosa.com. Mm-hmm.
Visitsantarosa.com. Actually, we have that link on the Wine Road website because we love visitsantarosa.com.
Yes, awesome.
So one other thing that I wanted to mention before we wrap up is that we do have a new event for the Wine Road. It's July 8th. Had to think about that for a minute. Where am I? It's July 8th. It's one day, and it's going to be the Wine Road Summer Wine Trail. We have 45 wineries. It's $50 for the day. You buy your ticket online. You just show it on your phone. And when you go to the wineries you want to visit, all the details are at wineroad.com. We're super excited about it for, one day. Be fun. It's particularly good for locals, I think. If you want to go wine tasting on a regular basis, gosh, $50 is a deal.
How many wineries?
45.
In one day?
In one day. So, you can really pick and choose what you want,
Yeah, it's awesome.
So they're going to be promoting, summer whites. So the white wines and rosés and sparklings.
So speaking of wine, we're doing a little bit of link exchange with other podcasts. So if you're loving our podcast, which you should, I want to tell you about The Wine CEO. Have you ever felt overwhelmed trying to learn about the regions and topics within the wine world? Of course.
Every day.
Then check out the Wine CEO podcast with certified sommelier Sarah Roth. Each Wednesday, she tackles topics to help make wine easy, fun, and approachable. And you can listen on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all the podcast places, and check it out at thewineceo.com.
I love that. Yeah, it's fun. Spread the word, spread the love.
Yeah. So if you like us, you'll like her. Give it a try.
And who doesn't like us? My
right.
God.
If you don't like us, well, why are you listening?
Oh, anything else, Janelle, that we need to tell people about Santa Rosa? About Visit Santa Rosa?
Well, I talked a little bit about, this isn't so much about Visit Santa Rosa. Obviously, there's so many things to do here. But if you're a local or if you're a visitor, we do have, like I said, we have a ton of things going on downtown this summer, especially on the weekends, but including during the week. Starting in a couple weeks on Friday, we have the Summer on the Square concert series starting. That's a chamber event. And we've got 7 concerts, I believe, through the entire summer on Fridays, 5:30, I think, to 7:30. And that's a very diverse group of artists that, from different types of music genres. So we're excited about that. And then Mondays through July will be Monday movie nights.
Oh,
so
fun.
Bring the kids down to watch a movie on the big screen.
I love that.
Bring your blankets. We did that last summer and the families really, really liked it.
Sure.
So, come downtown and just get involved in the community and see what's going on and support local businesses.
So visit santarosa.com. Check out the event calendar.
Yes.
All righty. Well, thanks, Janelle. Really great having you.
Thanks for
We'll
having
see
me.
you
It was
all
super
on
fun.
the Wine Route and in Santa Rosa.
Santa Rosa.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.